Did you know that eating raw onion can trigger an irreversible reaction in your body? That's right, a simple onion. But don't worry, we're here to tell you all about this mystery. Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Vitality, a specialist in healthy aging and well-being. Today, we're going to unveil the secrets behind consuming raw onions and how they can impact your health in ways you never imagined. Let's get started. Have you heard that onions are a superfood? They are packed with benefits that can transform your health, especially if you're over 50. Let's start with antioxidants. Onions are rich in quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that helps combat free radicals in the body. These free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage cells, leading to problems like premature aging and chronic diseases. Moreover, raw onions are excellent for heart health. They contain sulfur compounds that help reduce levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase good cholesterol, HDL. This means that including raw onions in your diet can help prevent heart disease, one of the biggest health threats for people over 50. And there's more. Raw onions also have anti-inflammatory properties. Quercetin, besides being an antioxidant, is a potent natural anti-inflammatory. This is especially beneficial for those suffering from arthritis or other inflammatory conditions common in mature age. Eating raw onions regularly can help reduce inflammation and relieve joint pain. If you're worried about digestion, don't be. Onions are rich in fiber and prebiotics, which are essential for gut health. They feed the good bacteria in the intestine, promoting healthy digestion and preventing issues like constipation. And a healthy gut means a stronger immune system.
Speaking of immunity, raw onions are also rich in vitamin C, a crucial nutrient for strengthening the immune system.
Vitamin C helps fight infections, improve iron absorption, and keep your skin healthy. All of this is vital for aging with health and vitality. And we can't forget the benefits for bone health. Onions contain compounds that help increase bone density, which is crucial for preventing osteoporosis, especially in postmenopausal women. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed that regular onion consumption can improve bone health. Finally, raw onion has a detoxifying effect. It helps the body eliminate toxins, thanks to the sulfur compounds that promote the production of detoxifying enzymes in the liver. This keeps the body functioning more efficiently and healthily. Now that you know the benefits, let's talk about how raw onion interacts with your body. First, let's start with blood circulation. The sulfur compounds in onions help improve circulation by dilating blood vessels and facilitating blood flow. This is especially important as we age, as good circulation is fundamental to overall health. Another interesting point is that raw onion can help regulate blood sugar levels. Studies indicate that quercetin and sulfur in onions can increase insulin sensitivity, helping to control blood glucose levels. This is great news for those concerned about diabetes or prediabetes, conditions that become more common with age. If you suffer from respiratory problems like asthma or bronchitis, raw onion can be a powerful ally. It has expectorant and anti-inflammatory properties that can help alleviate the symptoms of these conditions. The sulfur in onions helps to decongest the airways, making breathing easier. But that's not all. Raw onion also has a positive effect on mental health. Studies show that quercetin can cross the blood-brain barrier and help protect the brain against oxidative damage. This can reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Keeping the brain healthy is essential for a long and productive life. Now, let's talk a bit about the skin. Believe it or not, raw onion can work wonders for your skin.
It is rich in vitamins A, C, and E, which are essential for keeping the skin young and healthy.
Additionally, the sulfur compounds help fight acne and other inflammatory skin conditions. Healthy skin directly reflects your self-esteem and well-being. We can't forget the positive impact of raw onion on weight loss. It is low in calories and rich in fiber, helping you feel full longer. This means you can better control your weight, avoiding those extra pounds that can creep up with age. A balanced diet with raw onions can be a great ally in maintaining a healthy weight. Lastly, raw onion can improve liver health. The liver is responsible for detoxifying the body and metabolizing nutrients. The compounds in onions stimulate the production of enzymes that help detoxify the liver, keeping it functioning efficiently. A healthy liver is crucial for longevity and well-being. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss any new content and you'll help spread this valuable information to more people. Despite the numerous benefits, it's important to be aware that eating raw onions can have some adverse reactions, especially if you're not used to them. One of the most common complaints is indigestion. Raw onion can be a bit hard to digest for some people, causing abdominal discomfort and gas. This happens because onions contain insoluble fibers that can ferment in the intestine. Another adverse reaction some people might experience is an allergy. Although rare, some people can be allergic to onions. Symptoms may include itching, rashes, swelling, and, in severe cases, difficulty breathing. If you suspect you have an onion allergy, it's best to consult a doctor before including them in your diet. Additionally, consuming large amounts of raw onion can cause irritation in the mouth and esophagus. This is due to the sulfur compounds which, although beneficial, can be irritating in excessive amounts. So, it's always good to consume onions in moderation and pay attention to your body's signals. For those with gastroesophageal reflux disease, raw onion can worsen the symptoms. The acidity of the onion can cause the esophageal sphincter to open, allowing stomach acid to rise into the esophagus, causing heartburn and discomfort. If you suffer from reflux, it might be better to cook the onion before consuming it. Another point to consider is the impact of raw onion on breath. Everyone knows that onions can leave a strong smell in the mouth, the infamous onion breath. This happens because sulfur compounds are released during chewing and absorbed into the bloodstream, being exhaled through the lungs. To avoid this, a good tip is to chew mint leaves or parsley after eating onions. And there's more. Raw onion can interact with certain medications, especially blood thinners. The compounds in onions can enhance the effect of these medications, increasing the risk of bleeding. If you take medications regularly, it's important to talk to your doctor about consuming onions. Finally, it's always good to remember that each body is unique. What works for one person might not work for another. Therefore, it's essential to pay attention to your own reactions when consuming raw onions and adjust the amount as necessary. Now that you know the possible adverse reactions, let's explore what science has to say about raw onions. Now, let's dive into scientific studies that investigate the effects of raw onions on health. A study published in the Journal of Food Science revealed that onions are rich in bioactive compounds like flavonoids and polyphenols, which have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds are crucial for protecting the body against oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Another interesting study was conducted by Stanford University School of Medicine. They discovered that regular consumption of raw onions can help reduce cholesterol levels and blood pressure. The researchers concluded that the sulfur compounds in onions are responsible for these beneficial effects, making them an excellent food for cardiovascular health. And it doesn't stop there. A study conducted by Harvard University showed that quercetin, an antioxidant found in onions, can help prevent certain types of cancer, including colon and stomach cancer. Quercetin helps neutralize free radicals that damage cells and can lead to tumor development. Another fascinating aspect is the impact of raw onions on bone health. Researchers at the University of California found that women who regularly consume onions have higher bone density and a lower risk of fractures. This is especially important for postmenopausal women, who are at higher risk of osteoporosis. For those concerned about the immune system, a study published in the journal Nutrition showed that onion consumption can strengthen the body's immune response. Participants who included raw onions in their diet showed increased production of immune cells and a better response to infections. And there's more. A study from the University of Toronto investigated the impact of onions on blood sugar regulation. The results showed that the compounds in onions can increase insulin sensitivity and help control blood glucose levels. This is great news for those worried about diabetes or prediabetes. Finally, a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition highlighted the benefits of onions for digestive health. Onions are rich in fiber and prebiotics, which feed the good bacteria in the gut. This promotes healthy digestion and can prevent problems like constipation and irritable bowel syndrome. Now that you're aware of the benefits and scientific studies on raw onions, let's talk about how to incorporate them into your diet in a practical and safe way. First, choose fresh, high-quality onions. Look for onions that are firm, with no spots or signs of rot. The quality of the onion makes all the difference in taste and health benefits. A great way to start is by adding raw onions to salads. They add a crunchy and spicy touch that can transform a simple salad into a delicious dish. Try thinly slicing onions and mixing them with greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, and a bit of olive oil. Besides being tasty, this combination is super healthy. If you like sandwiches, how about adding a few slices of raw onion? They go well with almost all types of sandwiches and add extra flavor without adding many calories. Remember to balance the flavors so the onion doesn't overpower the other ingredients. Another tip is to make pickled onions. It's super easy and quick. Just slice the onion, put it in a glass jar, and cover it with a mixture of vinegar, water, and a bit of salt. Leave it in the fridge for a few hours and voila! You'll have a delicious and healthy side dish for your meals. For those who don't like the strong flavor of raw onions, a good option is to soak the slices in cold water for about 15 minutes before consuming. This helps to soften the flavor and makes the onion more palatable without losing nutrients. If you prefer something more sophisticated, try making onion ceviche. Just cut red onions into thin slices and marinate them in lemon juice with a bit of salt and pepper. The result is a refreshing and flavorful dish, perfect for hot days. And, of course, we can't forget cold soups. Gazpacho is a classic example that includes raw onion. It's a refreshing soup made with tomato, cucumber, bell pepper, and, of course, onion. Besides being tasty, it's an excellent way to consume several raw vegetables at once. Eating raw onions can be a real game changer for your health. With all the incredible benefits, like improved circulation, blood sugar control, boosted immunity, and even protection against certain types of cancer, it's worth including this powerful vegetable in your diet. Of course, it's important to consume in moderation and be mindful of your body's reactions to avoid any discomfort. And for those who want to take their health to another level, check out the smoothie diet. Delicious, easy to make smoothies that promote rapid weight loss, increased energy, and incredible health. Click the link in the first pinned comment to learn more. I'll leave a recommended video for you to watch as well, which I'm sure you'll find interesting and will further complement your knowledge. I'm Dr. Vitality, and remember, health comes first.